Well, another piece of news from this time is that Buddy Landel was scheduled for a tryout on 6/24 at the TV taping in Dalton, Georgia, for a possible role as the NWO Nature Boy. Now, that sounds like Meltzer just taking a wild ass guess at it because an NWO Nature Boy doesn't really sound like it makes sense to me. But I will ask Ted, what kind of experiences did you have around Buddy Landel? I've heard an awful lot about him over the years.
Well, basically he wasn't a bad guy, but it's like he was a young guy. He couldn't keep his mouth shut, talking all the time. And I knew him. I didn't dislike him, but I wasn't extremely. It wasn't like we were buddy buddy. It was like I'd see him in the dressing room, smile at him, said, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" So I don't. I think there's a guy that had a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't. I don't know that he. That all of that potential wasn't seen. Not. I don't know how to say that. Not you didn't live up to all this potential because it certainly wasn't because he didn't have opportunity. It's just I think he didn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
It was always what was said about him. Also, his substance abuse issues, I believe, were a really big factor in keeping him from progressing in wrestling because they would result in him no showing events and stuff like that. But from all accounts, everybody who saw him work said, "Boy, just phenomenal worker, incredible charisma, had like all the tools."
Yes,
just missed it.
Yeah, but the sad thing is that it was, and nobody did it to him. He did it to himself.
Yeah, man, what a shame because I mean, you picture the opportunities for him with guys like again Ric Flair, the two Nature Boy characters, or like the sort of stuff that he could have done in the '90s as a creative guy and a great worker. Man, it's one of those sad kind of what ifs in wrestling, I think.
Yeah.